Hello my little woolies. In this tutorial we are going to learn how to knit the Fuchsia Flower stitch, cable stitch lesson 1. This is for me the best way to learn how to knit cables. It's a reversible stitch, identical on both sides and pretty easy to knit. So don't be afraid and let's get started. Firstly, we need to cast on multiples of 8 plus 4. For example, 8 times 2, 16, plus 4, 20 stitches. First, third and fifth rows. Purl 2. And now comes the repeat, what you will find between asterisks on the reading instructions. Remember, you have the link to this pattern below this video on the description box. So, the repeat is knit 2, purl 4, knit 2. And repeat. If you have more stitches, repeat knit 2, purl 4, knit 2, until there are only 2 stitches left. And we will end the row with purl 2. Remember, the last one, only on this first row, I like to purl it or knit it through the back loop, so we don't have a huge stitch there. Second and every even row, knit 2, and now comes the repeat. Purl 2, knit 4, purl 2. If you have more stitches, repeat purl 2, knit 4, purl 2, until there are only 2 stitches left. And we end the row with knit 2. So now repeat rows 1 and 2 until you have 6 rows in total. We are basically knitting what we see. We purl the purls and knit the knits. And now on row 7 we are going to knit every stitch from the first one to the last one. On row 8 we're going to do the same as row 2. So knit 2 and now comes the repeat. Purl 2, knit 4, purl 2. If you have more stitches, repeat purl 2, knit 4, purl 2 and end the row with knit 2. Now you will need a stitch holder, a cable needle or a third needle, whatever you have on hand. I'm using a third needle. And now we're going to make the cable technique. This is row 9. Starting with purl 2, and now comes the repeat. Slip the next 2 stitches to the cable needle or stitch holder or third needle, whatever you have. 1, 2, and hold this needle in back. Now knit the following 2 stitches. Put the two stitches from the cable needle onto the left hand needle again. And purl these 2 stitches. That's the first step of our cable, or the first part. Now slip the following 2 stitches to the cable needle and hold in front. Purl the following 2 stitches and slip these 2 stitches back to the left hand needle. And knit these 2. That's a repeat. If you have more stitches, repeat from the first asterisk, and when there are only 2 stitches left, purl 2. That's it. That's the only cable or cross we're going to do. Row 10 is the same as row 2, and every even row. Knit 2, and now comes the repeat. Purl 2, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, purl 2. If you have more stitches, keep repeating and end the row with knit 2. So these 10 rows create the pattern. Repeat them until you reach the desired length, and when finished, bind off, working every stitch as it presents after a row 8. And that's it for today, my little woolies. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please practice because you are going to need it for our next project. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and happy knitting!